Hey guys, it's your main man GaryGooseBoots, and today I'm here to talk to you about why I think the War Within is great for casual and dad gamers. Before we get into it, I want to say that I'm very new to making World of Warcraft content. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe if you like the video and want to see more content like this in the future. So getting into it, what is a dad gamer? Who is this target audience? Off the bat, you don't have to be a dad. This is the target audience that I think is usually either a semi-casual or a mid-core gamer, and you're balancing your time gaming with a busy adult life. Some of the common traits that I see are you have a limited play schedule, you're playing after work, you're playing after you go to the gym, doing the dishes, stuff like that, all that fun jazz. Next, you play at a moderate difficulty level, you're trying to see what the game has to offer, but you're not necessarily doing it at the highest level of content. And then, last and most important, you're playing to decompress from your job, you're not looking to add significant responsibilities or a chore list to enjoy this game. One of the things that I think the War Within does extremely well is the accessibility to endgame. You can get into the endgame content quickly, play what you want, and find like-minded people easily. The fast leveling speed reduces the barrier to enter the endgame. You can get into endgame quickly with the main or alt after just a few days of playing. With cross-realm and cross-faction guilds, it's never been easier to find like-minded individuals to play with. Using tools like the WoW Reddit or recruiting Discord, you can find people that play what type of content you want to play at similar times that work for you. For example, I currently raid with a guild that only raids 2 hours a week because we're all busy adults. Next, class balance. I believe class balance is in a good place. You can play what you want and be fine in 99% of situations. There is variance between classes, specs, and races, of course, but if you just focus on improving what you like to play, you're going to be fine. The only spec that I wouldn't really recommend right now is Augmentation Evoker, and that's because the tuning seems kind of all over the place. People like to get really worked up about class tuning, but overall, looking at heroic rating and mythic dungeons up to 10, everything's viable. The next trait I'll talk about is the high floor progression system. It's easy to get good gear at your own pace without doing the most difficult content in the game. You can get a great set of gear utilizing only solo methods like crafting, delves, and the weekly catalyst that lets you turn specific slots into tier sets. Additionally, if you want to hop into Raid and Mythic Plus, I believe it's noticeably easier than it has been in the past. The last trait I want to talk about is the lack of borrowed power grinding. There's not really a chore list in this expansion, which is great. You can pretty much just focus on doing what you want to do for your progression and be absolutely fine. However, if you do want to do a little bit of farming, I have made a video on how to get some gold without a lot of effort, and I will link it in the description. There is still a ton of side content you can do, such as collecting transmog, mounts, and achievements. You don't have to do this stuff, but it's there if you want to. So to wrap it up, I think there's a couple traits that really make the War Within great for the casual gamer, such as the accessibility to endgame, the high floor gearing system, and the lack of borrowed power grinding. Thank you all for watching, and if you liked what I had to say, please be sure to like and comment. Also, if you want to join the GaryGooseBoots Gaggle, please be sure to subscribe.